Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Boy Card Collecting. As always, I am your host, Andrew Davis, and today we are breaking a Mikayla Blakes 2024-2025 Bowman U Now Basketball card number 50. So, for those who don't know, Tops Now, this is part of the Tops Now, I guess, product line, for lack of a better word here. And what they do is that they capture the moments in a game, whether that's basketball, baseball, professional wrestling, because I got the license for WWE now, and they typically print order cards. So it's either available for 24 hours, 48 hours, a week, whatever they put it for. Most Bowman U cards are 48 hours to 72 hours. And Bowman U, for those who don't know, is a product that Tops Now. It runs very similar to Tops Now, but it's college players. Particularly, they do a lot of basketball and they do some other stuff as well in that element. So yes, this is what they're doing right here. They also sometimes do some football stuff and some other stuff too. Pretty cool, right? So obviously, this is capturing a moment. And what makes this card unique in particular is that it had a significantly low print run. So Tops Now sometimes has 600,000 cards printed. Then sometimes they have 1,000. There's been some cards that have had like 10,000 cards printed. This one had 468. And the way it works with Tops Now, at least with basketball, baseball, and a few others, is that it's 49 as a parallel. That's included as a bonus card sometimes. 25, 10, 5, 1. So 1, 5, 10, 25, 49. So there's 89 parallels. So if you have a low print run, that means your parallel number is going to be higher, or it's a higher percentage. In this case, and correct me if my math is wrong, but there are 468 base cards and a parallel is an addition, which brings up the number to 557 cards total, or the parallels are about 16% of the entire product line. So that pretty much means that there's 16 to 18 parallels per 100 that were produced. So I haven't opened this up, but statistically, you are guaranteed a parallel. And for those who don't know anything about parallels or buying, reselling, parallels are really cool. So we're going to show and open this up in a second here. But if you are looking to sell, flip, and move cards, obviously these base cards are trading anywhere from 8 to 10 a piece. And if you buy wholesale, it's significantly cheaper. I think they ran about $4.55 a card. So it's not a bad profit margin right there. You're going to make $1.50 you sell for 8. You're going to make $2-3 if you sell for 10. After fees and everything, pretty good profit margins if you're moving a lot of cards. But with a parallel, you might be able to move a 49 for 15 to $20, a 25 maybe for 25, a 10 if you pull a 10, obviously significantly higher, $35 if not more, and then a 5. And if you pull the 1, you could really ask whatever you want to ask for. So that's the thing too, is that if you're looking to sell those cards and not necessarily collect, those parallels can make a huge difference and really help cover if, for instance, you were only able to sell 15 of these cards, those parallels will move. And so it's treated almost like a ratio comic. And that's the theory when you buy in a comic shop. And I know it's slightly off topic, but that's the point of a ratio, is that it helps a comic shop sell or be covered. So obviously we are going to go through right here and see what we pulled. Again, I haven't opened it up yet. So you can see it's not opened. We obviously have a bunch of cards here. And we're going to see what we got, because this is so important. And here we go right now. So nice right here. We pulled 3 out of 10. Tops parallel, great, awesome. So that's a parallel. So this is what I mean by that is that red. This is number 3 out of 10. So that is a parallel. We pulled a second parallel, everybody. So this is a purple, 1 out of 25. Not as good as the 10, but still a good card right there. So we got a purple and a red. Reds are 10 in Bowman U. In baseball, purples are 25s. And then we pulled a third parallel, number 4 out of 49. So yeah, so that's that right there. So 3 parallels of this. And then this is the base card. So as you could see, and just showing this off here, so this is the base card. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then I think this is 20. They might have not given me a 20. I'm just going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So again, 20 cards here plus 3 additionals. So 3 parallels in my pack. Again, this ran me about $100. I've already sold like 3 of these for about 10 a piece. I'm going to probably keep about 3 of them because this card, for those who don't know, is that it's her first career game winning stuns number 15, Tennessee. Tennessee did do well today. They did make me some good money. I will say that openly. But yes, so that's the thing too, is that she's also considered to be like a 5-star freshman coming in. So give her 2-3 years. She's most likely going to be in the WNBA. She's got family that I forget her brother is also in college right now, and he's going to be a top, draft pick, first or second round. So she's going to be a first round star. And that's the thing too about this stuff, is that the potential is really, really high for this type of stuff. And she's considered to be like a 5-star freshman kind of recruit up at Vanderbilt. So yeah. So again, the reason why I wanted to bring this up and why I wanted to talk about this more so than this card, because obviously this is college, women's, WNBA stuff. It's related to it. Right now it's a $10 card, $8 to $10 card is the base. The parallels might be double. The 49, I think, is going for like 15. The 25 is going for some good money. And then the red is decent. And then she has an autograph card that I have, one of those that I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet. If I'm going to crack it open, I don't know how exactly I feel about that, because part of me says I would like to keep it a mystery box. The other part says, well, let's crack it open and see what we got here, because I like rolling the dice sometimes. But the point is that those sold out really quickly, and then these were just so massively low. But the autograph is similar to this, where it is limited to 49. So you get a blue, a 25, a red, same deal. Just it has her autograph on the card. But yeah, I like it a lot. Obviously, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. So it's good. A 10, a 25, a 49. Really happy. I'm always happy when I pull parallels. I would have been happy if I pulled 3 blues, to be quite honest, because I think it's an awesome, awesome card. But again, the reason why I wanted to really talk about this, that I think people need to understand, especially if you're new to Topps now, is low print runs with parallels, is that Topps doesn't change the parallel number. So if there's 100,000 of a card, significantly your odds of getting a parallel are lower. I think this ratio is 16% of the entire print run, including the parallels. Is 16% is parallels. So I guarantee you, everybody who ordered this, whether you ordered 1 card or ordered 20, it got a parallel, because there were not 89 orders surrounding it. And Top says it's random. It's not random when there is less orders than there are parallels. If there was legitly 10 orders for this, people would have gotten like 5 to 7 parallels a piece. And Topps have been like, what the hell? Right? And I was speaking to Topps about this, and I'm like, I'm a little bit shocked. And this has happened before to me with my Severino and my Iglesias, where the print number, it was so low that nobody bought them. And then you get 4 or 5 parallels, and you're like, this is awesome. This is really cool. It's happened with the Paralympics as well, where the print run was so low that nobody bought them. And then all of a sudden you wind up with 2, 3, 4 parallels of the same thing. And you're like, this is awesome, because now I have really cool stuff. And so that's what this is that sometimes something is missed, or sometimes people are just looking elsewhere, or they're looking for things that are not, quote unquote, off the shelf sexy, for lack of a better word. And that's what this is. So again, I love it. I think it's awesome. I'm very thrilled and happy with this in particular. And yes, it's good for me because, as I stated, if I get 3, 4 parallels and then I want to sell those, I could get a higher evaluation for those parallels, which help to lift up my business and cover when a car doesn't sell. But even as a collector, it's also really cool when you get a parallel and you're guaranteed one. So that's really what I wanted to talk about, is that low print runs. And you don't know the print runs, by the way, until it's after, but you can get a sense that, okay, I don't think this card is going to have a large print run, which means I'm going to have a higher potential to get something. And then when the print run comes out, you're like, oh my God, there's only 468 of these. I'm going to be most likely getting some parallels. So that's really the whole thing right there. And that's why I wanted to break this down, is that you don't know the print run, but you can get a sense that, okay, Mikayla Blake, she's not, she should be front and center, but she's a freshman at Vanderbilt. And then this card has a low print run. And then fast forward, she gets drafted into the WNBA in 2, 3 years. I mean, who knows what her card is going to be worth? And that's the thing too that's really cool about this, is that, and that's why I'm like holding back 5 or 6 of them, plus these parallels, plus her autograph and some other stuff. So a lot of potential here, guys. And that's really what I wanted to bring up. Again, not so much about her card in particular, but the fact that it has a low print run. If you're looking to be investing, collecting, selling, flipping, you gotta understand that Tops Now sometimes has really low print runs, and then fast forward 5, 6 years later, some of those cards could be worth 80, 90, $100. Like there's not, it's a Tops Now product. There's a Nikki Bella card of John Cena proposing to her, and it had a significantly low print run, and it's like a $90 base card now, and that's what they move for. And they're not moving as quick as people think they are, but they do move, and they do very well. And it took a little bit of time, but again, it had a massively low print run. And that's the thing too, is that when things have low print runs, sometimes the card isn't there yet, but then it gets there and then it just takes off like a rocket because everybody missed it and everybody says, I need the card. And so that happens all the time. So that's something to keep in the back of everybody's head. Again, no, I don't want to bore you. I think I explained enough of this. Again, card collecting is a lot of fun. If you have questions, I'm always happy to answer everybody's question, talk to them, give advice. But it's something you need to be on lookout, because, again, I just pulled 3 parallels on a $100 item. And if I sold those 3 parallels, I'd probably be up like 20, $30 easy. Plus the bases. I mean, it's just good business. It's just good business, and there's a lot of money to be made. $100 easily. These 23 cards are worth more than $100, and I think I can get conservatively 180. I'm actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. I'm right now having 15 of these. They will sell around 8 a piece. Yeah, we're probably talking like 250 for this, easy, if I sold the whole thing. At 8 a piece, with the parallels being blue parallel 15, 25 for $25, and then the 10 maybe 40. Easy 250, 300 for this whole thing off of 100. It's a no-brainer. But again, they're sold out. So if you want that card, go to my eBay store down below. $8, $10, you can figure it out. She's an awesome player. And yeah, so that's everything I got going on. And then before I go, I will quickly promote myself. Obviously, you can come and subscribe on Big Boy Card Collecting on YouTube. It is absolutely appreciated. I do a lot of stuff. I break a lot of stuff, talk a lot of stuff, got a lot of cool stuff coming. Might break the autograph version of that live. Haven't decided yet. And I have some other stuff coming too. So, in the next few weeks, I got a bunch of stuff coming in. So they'll be on the lookout for that. And I also want to know what you guys are collecting and what you guys want to know. And I'm planning this year to do a lot more educational stuff on YouTube around cards and some other stuff. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And then furthermore, as I stated before, I do have an eBay store where I do sell and buy a lot of cards. And so I got some really cool stuff. I got 101s up in my store right now. I have limited 5s. I have all of Aaron Rodgers' 500th touchdown pass. I got some Saquon Barkley's, got some Patrick Mahomes stuff. Got a lot of cool stuff out there. So if you're looking for rare cards, cool cards, I'm sure there's going to be some all-star stuff dropping in the next few days. Obviously, there's some Eagles stuff that I have in my store as well. So if you're looking for all that stuff, I got you covered. And I'm more than happy to hook you up. And yes, and then WWE stuff, and then non-sports trading card stuff is coming. And I may or may not be bringing in some Rolling Stones trading cards when they come out. So that's the other thing too, is that a lot of cool stuff's coming. So go to my eBay store. It is Pop Anime Comics Collectibles, and I'll hook you up with whatever you need. And if I do not have a card you're looking for, chances are I know somebody who does, and I'm more than happy to point you in the right direction so you can get what you need, and you are a happy, satisfied customer, and you can complete your collection. So that's everything I got to promote today. Thank you so much for watching live, not live, hanging out, seeing what I got. Hopefully you found some value in what I do. And I will catch you in my next video. And I look forward to it, everybody. Go to your local Target, card shop, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, wherever else. And go buy some cards and rip them open, everybody. And I will catch you in my next video.